Hi everyone, welcome back to Be Beautethical. My name is Archana, and if you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and do that right now as we get into this very simple and very quick makeup look for this Valentine's Day 2019. I'm going to keep it very simple and very fresh, something that you can use both during the daytime and also for the evening. So let's get right into the video, and I am starting off with Milani Prime Perfection. I'm going to prime my face. Since this makeup is supposed to be on my face for a very long time, I have to use a primer. And once that is done, I'm going to use this Corrector D31 from the Derma range of Kryolan Professional Makeup. And I'm going to mix that in a little bit with the Ben Nye RH1 Yellow Highlight just for under the eyes, so that my eyes look really awake and fresh. I'm just quickly going to do that with my fingers because that's the quickest way to get around when you are in a hurry. So I'm using a corrector today because even though I want to keep the look very fresh and I don't want to make it heavy, but still there are areas on my face which need to be covered properly so that my makeup looks good and lasts all day long. It'll definitely not be flawless because I'm not aiming for a full coverage look today. I want to look more natural, but at the same time I want some of these areas well covered. So that's done, and now very slightly the yellow highlight from Ben Nye. And then for under the eyes, I'm just going to use the shade D64 slightly. So this works as a concealer for me, and that's a shade lighter than my skin tone, and I really want my eyes to look fresh. So I'm just going to use a shade lighter under my eyes and slightly around my mouth. I'm just going to blend all of that in together with the foundation. And then I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro BB Cream. This is in the shade Medium, and I'm just going to take out a little bit on the back of my hand, and with my fingers I'll just first apply it on my face, and then I'll blend it with the YBP Makeup Perfector sponge. If you feel you need another layer of foundation, you can always go ahead with that. This is very light. It's not going to be heavy on your face at all. This BB cream is really good for a natural looking kind of a skin. So I just felt that I need a little bit of more foundation. And then to set all of that in place, I'm going to use this pressed powder from Wet n Wild. This is their Goodbye Photo Flashback, and it's in the shade Warm Beige. I'm going to use it for the first time, so I'll also see how this performs on my skin. How does it apply? How does it stay? How does it set the makeup? I'm going to just observe all of that today. To set my under eyes, I'm just going to take a big flat eyeshadow brush. I'm just going to make sure that there are no creases under my eyes. This doesn't have a mirror in it, so I'm just going to have to use my own. The shade kind of looked pretty light in the package, but when I apply it, I feel that it's making my eyes a little darker. I should have set my under eyes with the banana powder that I normally use, but I just thought, like, let me try this. Not very happy with this under the eyes, but I think on the face this might look good, so I'm just going to set my entire face with this right now. So I'm not very impressed with that powder, especially under my eyes, so I'm just going to use this matte shade from the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm just going to very slightly use that under my eyes just to brighten it up very slightly. For my brows today, I'm using this Freedom Pro Brow Artist pencil, and I'm just going to quickly finish my brows. So I'm not very happy with this brow pencil either. This was also a new product. This looks lighter than my brow hair, so it looks a little bit weird. It does fill it in, but I think it's because of the shade mismatch that it's looking like this, but we'll just work with it today. And then I'm going to use this orangey shade from the NYX Perfect Filter palette. This I'm going to use it all over the lid and also slightly above the crease, so that it also looks a little bit like a transition shade. And then I'm also going to use the same shade on the lower lash line. And then I'm going to use this NYX Glitter Brilliance. This is in the shade 02. It's a very pinky kind of shade and perfect for Valentine's Day look. So I'm just going to take out a little bit of that in the cap. And then using the same brush that I had used earlier for powdering my under eyes, I'm just going to apply this all over the lid. No glitter glue, no hassle, no complications. And then I'm using this I Am Smoky Kajal from Nykaa, and I'm going to very subtly define the upper lash line. I'm going to do tight lining of my eyes. This will give a very proper definition to the upper lash line, and there is no complication of any winged eyeliner, any liquid liner, just beautiful eye definition. You can already see the difference between this upper lash line and this upper lash line. And then to finish off the eyes, I am using this Essence Multi-Action Mascara. This is in Blackest Black, and I'm going to very quickly give a good definition to my lashes. While doing the lower lashes, I just smudged the mascara very slightly onto the lower lash line, so that kind of gives it a definition, and I'm not going to give any further definition to the lower lashes. So that completes the eyes, and all we are left is blush, contour, highlight, and then lips. So for that, I'm going to use this face palette from Sugar Cosmetics. This is one of my favorites, and all three shades are very beautiful. So I'm just going to start with contouring my face first. I'm going to use the same brush for all three. So first I'm going to contour my face with this. I'll clean the brush on the back of my hand, and then blush, and then highlight. And then I'm going to use the same highlight shade and highlight my brow bone. I'm using a thinner brush so that the application is very precise, and then very slightly the same thing on the inner corners. And then last but not the least, the lips. So since not much is going on my eyes or on my face today, I'm just going to use this red lip called Raspberry Love from Blue Heaven. This is from their non-transfer liquid lip range. So I am definitely going to top this off with something else, because this red doesn't really look that nice on me all alone, if you know what I mean. I need to have some shade on top of this, and then there are some days on which this looks nice on me as well, but still I am going to darken this up very slightly using another shade of lipstick. And for that, I'm going to use this NYX liquid lip. This is in the shade Vintage or Retro. I'm going to use a very small amount of this, just to change the shade of this very slightly, and that looks much better according to me. So I'm just going to finish off the look with this Scandinavia makeup finishing spray. There's something wrong with the nozzle, so there, once this dries, we are done. So that completes the 2019 Valentine's Day makeup look. This makeup look can work both for daytime as well as in the evening, because this is as simple as a daytime look should be, and the little specks of glitter that we've added on top of the eyelids can actually become your evening kind of a look. So do give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe, ring the bell so that you get notifications for all my future videos. Have a very happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you again very soon with another cruelty free video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.